Next to Tesla charging stations often have fast joints. Over the years, my brain came to associate them with worship and therefore freedom. I get trained to celebrate, figuratively speaking, when I see them, even though I'm supposed to be a vegetarian. It could be worse. I could be trained on drugs, or money, or power, or a woman, or God forbid, social media. I'm just fine with the Burger King in their place. With all the requisite morning business taking it off, I was on the Trinity St. Highway, the first leg of my trip. This is a gorgeous route that follows Trinity River. I didn't even know it existed, as I didn't plan the trip. I just happened to notice on my way to Trinity Alps the wall sign that pointed to Eureka, which I knew was on the Pacific coast. Then the light went off in my head. Why not look through the coast instead of going back the way I came? This is the kind of thing that freedom does to you. It lets the dopamine just flow, which motivates you to explore and discover. As I came up from the mountains to Railroad Highway, I was greeted with the coastal fog and a whiff of eucalyptus. Then I was in Trinidad, my first stop on Redwood Highway. A quick lunch stop in Eureka for just about the worst Chinese food I've ever had. Then I was on my way to Fort Bragg and Mendocino. Along the way, I made a stop at Humboldt State Park and the Avenue of Giants. I've been on the Red Highway a few times, but I've never stopped here for some reason. And I'm glad I did. It runs parallel to the freeway, so if you ever drive on the section of US 101, you should get off and take the Avenue of Giants for a while instead. Then drive through Redwood Forest with a view of Eel River before getting back on the freeway. After taking a detour to avoid California's rugged Lost Coast, the railroad highway splits into US 101 and Highway 1. And the Highway 1 will take you over the mountains back to the coast. Now, who is this old man? He looks pretty healthy and happy. He used to look like this until just a few years ago, while he was still struggling with the inflammation allergy known as ME/CFS. He looks pretty clean too, if I may say so, after 10 days in the wilderness. Courageous once declared it was a good day to die, fought valiantly, and then decimated Custer's army. In the prison camp, however, he became a depressed and restless man, and he died a slow death long before he was murdered by a fellow prisoner after a petty argument. That's what the loss of freedom does to a man and his dopamine. ME/CFS is a prison in a way. Walking makes you sick, so you become housebound. Your house becomes a prison that makes your condition worse, which in turn imprisons you further, and your body atrophies more and more as time goes on. You're gonna get the dopamine just flow somehow to tamper down your inflammation and escape the doom loop. After an early dinner in Fort Bragg, I was on my way to Mendocino and then to Jena, stopping at a million places for the vista. The sun decided to go down on me somewhere in between Mendocino and Manchester, long before I got to Jena. So I decided this was a good place to bed down for the night. I don't like driving at night. You don't get to see anything. It's just a claustrophobic waste of time. Now, this is the thing about being homeless. You can't carelessly plop anywhere to sleep when the sun goes down. The home people, on the other hand, feel insecure when the night falls and they don't know where they're gonna sleep that night. So they make a plan and drive through the night. They feel lost without the comfort and safety of a home, routine, plan, and the social support. That, not the freedom, is a prison that's walking through this world all alone. I left early next morning, quietly as not to disturb other guests. They were sleeping there. I know you're tired by now. We have so many beautiful shots of the coast. Here's a picture of the grocery store I was looking at while having a breakfast of biscuit and gravy in Guadalajara. You can take a brief break, and we'll resume our trip shortly. It's a beautiful town, by the way, without the ocean view.
On a dark desert highway, cool wind in my hair. Then she confronted with the writing there, simply pretended not to care. I passed it off as just in keeping with.
After a brief charging stop at a beautiful town of Petaluma, I was on the final stretch home through Sonoma vineyards as the trip came to an end.